gets it. Start a thought, then forget it. Your jacket's still behind the door, like you might walk in like before. The air is still but loud with pain. Your name repeats inside my brain. I reach for you in empty space, still memorizing your face. I don't know who I am without you. The mirror shows someone I barely knew. You were the thread that held me tight. Now I unravel every night. I breathe, I move, but nothing's true. I don't know who I am without you. Found your note in my old coat, a single line you barely wrote. It said don't wait, but here I stay in yesterday's quiet disarray. The world goes on, the seasons turn, but my soul just aches and burns. I pretend I'm fine in daylight's light, then cry when no one sees me try. I don't know who I am without you. I lost the part that once felt true. You were my map, my start, my ground. Now I'm lost and never found. I keep on, but I don't push through. I don't know who I am without you. Until now, and I still don't have the rest of me back. You didn't slam the door that day, no angry words, no reason to stay. You smiled like you always do, but something in your silence knew your keys were gone. Your scent remained, the quiet screamed louder than pain. I searched the room, I called your name, but nothing answered back the same. You left too quiet like a final breath. No storm, no fight, just sudden death. I didn't see the end arrive. You walked away and I survived. But what's a heartbeat meant to do when it still beats only for you? You took your coat but left your ghost. The warmth I miss, the cold I know most. I play your voice through old machines, but even echoes lose their meaning. I tell my friends I'm fine these days. I smile through tightly woven haze, but even light feels dark and strange. Since the night my whole world changed. You left too quiet, no warning cry, no reason, no final goodbye. I still set 2 plates on the shelf, still answer questions to myself. I'm here but only halfway through, the other half still walks with you. If you had screamed or slammed that door, to prepare for, but you just faded like a song. Now I can't tell where you belong. You left too quiet, and I never learned how to say goodbye.
You answered slow, like it hurt to care, like you were already halfway there. Your eyes were full of distant light, but not the kind that warms the night. I asked if something wasn't right. You just said, don't start a fight. But silence spoke louder than words, and I heard every line I never heard. If I meant more, you would have stayed. You wouldn't fold or drift away. You'd fight for me, not fade like air. You'd make me feel like I was there. But now I know what I ignored. I was never what you were fighting for. I blame the timing, blame the rain, blame myself to soften the pain. But love that's real doesn't vanish fast. It's only fake ones that don't last. I searched your words for signs of truth, but everything felt worn and loose. I used to be your safest place. Now I'm just someone you replaced. If I meant more, you would have tried. You'd tell the truth instead of hide. You'd hold my name like something dear, not throw it out like it was fear. But I was left outside your door. Guess I never meant much more. If I meant more, I wouldn't be writing this alone. You moved on like I was nothing new. If I meant more, you would have too. You promised you'd never disappear, but your voice grew quiet year by year. I waited through the worst of days, still hoping you'd find your way. You blamed the world, you blamed the weight. You never said it was too late. But one day you just stopped showing up, and I kept filling your empty cup. I stayed, even when it hurt too much, even when you stopped in touch. I stayed through silence, stayed through cold, through broken dreams we never told. I gave, you drifted bit by bit. I stayed but you didn't. Kept your side of the closet clean, kept pretending we were still a team. Told my friends you were just tired, hid the truth that you'd expired. You stopped seeing me in color tones, like I was furniture, old bones. I begged for sparks inside your stare, but all I found was no one there. I stayed with faith you didn't need, loved a ghost who wouldn't plead. I held the light while you blew it out, still whispered hope through waves of doubt. You left slowly, bit by bit. I stayed but you didn't. Loyalty should never feel like chains, but I wore yours like rusted pain. I stayed, you didn't, and somehow I still miss it.
You looked at me like you were fine, but I could hear goodbye behind your eyes. You held my hand like it was weak, afraid your silence might start to speak. You kissed my head, then turned away, left everything you didn't say, and now I lie awake in bed, haunted by the words you never said. Why didn't you say it? Why let me break this slow? I beg for truth in moments where you just let it go. I would have left with dignity, not clinging to pretend, but you killed me gently with the words you never said. I wrote you letters I won't send, full of things you let end. I memorized your cold replies, built my hope on paper lies. You never told me it was done, you just vanished like the sun. Now I live with echoes in my head, all made of words you never said. Why didn't you say it? Just give me something real instead of this slow silence that never learned to heal. I asked for honesty, not dread, but you gave me only words you never said. The truth can break, but lies The silence after you walked out is louder than the scream and shout. Your shadow lingers on the wall, but it doesn't answer when I call. The memories, they start to fade, like pictures in a sun-bleached frame. I reach for you but find the air, empty spaces everywhere. Fading echoes in my mind, ghosts of you I cannot find. I hold on tight but lose the grip as love and time begin to slip. I walk alone through crowded streets, pretending that we never meet. Your laughter haunts the passing days, a melody that slowly fades. I try to keep your light inside, but darkness grows where hope has died. The echoes fade but never cease, a broken song without relief. Fading echoes in my mind, ghosts of you I cannot find. I hold on tight but lose the grip as love and time begin to slip. I'm holding on to what's been lost, but some things vanish at a cost. Fading echoes, and you're nowhere to be found. We spoke in whispers, half in doubt. Words unsaid, we left them out. The space grew wide, a silent sea between your heart and the heart of me. I reached for you but found the cold, a story left forever untold. Our pages torn, the ink ran dry, lost between us, no reason why. Lost between us, shadows fall, echoes bouncing off the walls. We held on tight but let it slip, falling through a broken grip. Your between us, shadows fall, echoes bouncing off the walls. We held on tight but let it slip, falling through a broken grip. If only words could mend the space, I'd hold you in a warm embrace. Lost between us,